There we go.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another
Hey, everybody.
Where question of the day. How you guys feeling this Tuesday? You know, we're blessed over here. You gotta leave it alone. I'm trying for it. It messes up.
What's up, Rebecca?
Hey, Auntie. So what's the word question of the day?
So the question is it okay for your significant other to be friends with the opposite sex? So that is the question. Is it okay for your significant other to be friends with the opposite sex?
Wow. Can I answer this one?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, well, my opinion is...
What's up, Kawan?
What's going on, brother Law? My opinion is no. You know what I hate, Charmaine? I hate when people say, well, you should be fine with that because you should be secure in yourself. I'm secure with myself. I'm just not secure with the other situation.
What is the other situation?
Is
that you're not secure with me, or is it just that other person? Is it just in general?
I'm just not secure in general. You know, for a situation. Okay, say if your friend came over and I let her in, okay, and I was like, you come home and I told you she was sitting there trying to mess with me, right? What do you think the first thing you're going to say in that situation?
The first thing, I would have a whole lot of questions, you know me.
But I think the first thing you would say is, why'd you let her in the first place?
Yeah, well, depending on who it is, but yeah.
That's what I think.
If it's a best friend or something like that, then that's understandable. But yeah, anybody else, I'm gonna be like, well, why did you have her call me? Or yeah, why did you let her in? Or if you did let her in, why didn't you call me right then and there? Or if you weren't able to get in touch with me, you should have sent her on her way. So yeah.
I'm not doing it. You know, I'll be down. I come home. Like a situation like this, okay. Say if you have a male friend. Say if you have a male friend, and what's up, John? Say if you have a male friend, and I come home, and this dude is sitting on my couch eating a sandwich. Like, first of all, I'm gonna be like, where my sandwich at? Second of all, this dude is too comfortable.
Not a sandwich, it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. You gotta learn how to say it right. To say it the proper way, it's a sandwich. So first of all, I'm not. That's not a green light. That's not a goal. I just don't trust that situation, man. Anyway, a true friend, if you were my true friend, you're going to sit there and you wouldn't even go inside. You would be outside waiting for me like, hey, bro, I'm here. You know, even if you tell me to go inside, I'm cool. I'm going to stay out here. I'm going to chill, man. It just, I don't trust the situation, man. I just always been the type that doesn't put nothing past anybody. You know.
But what about for a situation where he honestly really truly felt that you wouldn't have a problem with it because he felt that you guys were so cool that it wouldn't be a problem for him to come and to just chill in the house and wait for you?
Well, he don't know me then. That ain't really my friend.
I guess that answers that.
That's like one of those discussions where it's like, hey, yeah, my name is Tony. How you doing? Woo, woo. Yeah, you can't be in my house without me being there. That's one of them, I first meet you, you know what type of dude I am discussion. You know, so I'm not going for that.
Nikki.
I'm not cool with that. So, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, what do you feel about it?
I agree. I think it's one thing if you're actually friends with opposite sex versus that you're associates with them. Yeah, he's not allowed to have friends of the opposite sex. That's a no-go. I'm not one of those females that are, I'm tutorial, but I'm not tutorial. Like, he can go ahead, he works at a school, so he can talk to all the females he wants, he socializes, he mingles, he does all that, but when it comes to actually trying to have a friend that's a female, that's where I draw the line at. So I'm not the type who's like, oh, I better not ever see you talk to a woman. No, that you just crazy. There's some problems there that obviously need to kind of be worked out. But I do agree. I think that a lot of the time, I think it's a fine line when it comes to a man and a woman being friends, because at times you might kind of get comfortable. You might say something that's, that's kind of like a little inappropriate. You really want to say that, you want to say it to your homeboy or you want to say it to your homegirl. So why would you say it to the opposite sex? So I just kind of find that as time goes on, you might end up kind of saying things that are a little bit inappropriate. Yeah, it might not ever come to that level of actually doing something, but I don't know. I've seen in a lot of situations where there has been a guy and a female and they're just kind of friends, but at the same time, if his woman or if her man would have been there, they would not have been okay with the situation. But they weren't messing with each other, but it's just the topics that come up or the comments that are made and stuff like that is what I feel like at some point in time, maybe not always, but at some point in time, it is going to come to a point where something is going to be said or done that the other person might not agree with.
Well, I think it's kind of different from us since we got together young, so we really didn't have, we knew each other. We really didn't have like friends like that, like the opposite sex friends. I did, but you kicked them out of my life, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
no, I didn't kick nobody out of his life.
She kicked them out of my life. But
what happened is that he used me as an excuse to get rid of people.
I didn't. You just gonna tell everybody what?
I'm telling.
Man.
He used me an excuse.
Why are you telling?
No, that should be the next question. Does your mate sit there and use you as an excuse?
That's just cold. You're just telling all my business. Anyway, but our situation is different. How would you feel if you had a friend for years of the opposite sex and you just met somebody, and they didn't feel comfortable with you having that friend? Are you willing to give up that friend for love? What's up, Tim? You still ain't got back to me yet.
I think because of how I am, I could be. Would you say that I'm a headstrong person?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I do think so. I think that I'm very headstrong. So ultimately, it would come down to if it's worth it. And not to necessarily say like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick my friends to the curb for this person that I'm with, because I've never been that type of person. However, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, am I going to go ahead and just distance myself from this person who's of the opposite sex because it's causing problems in my relationship? So it depends on how I feel about the person. But if the person's new, because the type of mentality and the attitude that I have, I probably would go ahead and choose my friend, because I would have that attitude where it's like...
So you're going to choose your friendship over love, over true love, over the love of your life, if that's what you're saying?
But see, he wouldn't be the love of my life if I just met him.
I'm just saying, like, okay, so what if he's just not comfortable? He tells you off the bat that he's not comfortable with this dude laying in the bed with you, chilling, watching TV.
Yeah, if he's laying in the bed with me, he's not my friend.
He better not.
But yeah, so if it were a situation like that where I'm really starting to fall for this person, I'm really starting to have feelings for this person, and then, that becomes a problem, then yeah, I'll evaluate it at that time. If I'm really feeling that person, then yeah, I probably would start backing up. I would go ahead and I would talk to my friend to explain to him the situation, and I would probably go ahead and actually start, distancing myself. Oh, we can't go ahead and we can't spend time together that much, and things like that. But I would definitely...
To answer Jai's question, she said, why would your friend be laying in the bed with you?
Hello, girl. That's what I was saying.
Well, okay. Let me be politically...
Movie night?
Yeah, let me be politically correct. Okay, so what's the situation if he was a gay friend? Like, if the situation is that, you see that all the time, how your gay friend be laying in the bed with you, what if
that's
friend...
like a girlfriend, though.
But what if my friend was like, a lesbian, or, I don't know, what's the proper word to say, butch or dyke, whatever. But lesbian, is that okay? Can she just be chilling with me at the house if she was a lesbian and she never wanted or dated anybody of a male species?
So I I'm stuck on that one. So yeah, I would still
Marv.
I would. It depends on who she is, and I would probably still kind of feel the same way, because it just kind of seems like nowadays.
Nikki said, "Hell no."
It just kind of seems like nowadays you just don't know. You might be attracted to the same sex, but then attracted, like, I don't know, because you have gays, you have bisexuals, so it's just like you just don't know what their preference is, which still goes back to just me not being okay with it.
I'm just saying, I don't care what their preference is. I just is not okay. Especially
that was a good one.
Well, thank you. A man is a man to me, regardless. I don't want no other man in this house. If you're not like a close relative, my kids, whatever, when they get older, it's just another man shouldn't be in a man's house while he isn't there. Not your so-called friend. If he can't wait until you get home, then it's not cool. So that's just my opinion. It's not about me not being secure within myself. Because I don't sit there and worry about if she goes out, if somebody's going to talk to her, or if somebody, she's an attractive woman. So, of course she's going to get compliments and guys are going to try, so I don't worry about stuff like that. But that's like, I'm not going to go in the woods with a vest full of ribs attached to me talking about, I don't want no bears to attack me. It just, don't put yourself in a situation where it's questionable. To me, anything can happen. It could be a he said, she said, and it's questionable, because I don't put nothing past anybody. I'm not going to just take her word or take his word. Well, why was you guys in that situation anyway where it had to be questioned?
Oh, you're talking about like if we were in the bed watching
TV?
Well,
not just in the bed, but just in the house or around. I just don't. I prefer you be smart enough, and you never have. Put yourself in that predicament. I have friends that come over and it's like I'm on the phone or they right there. You like, here's what he has to give you at the door. There's no need for you to come in. There's no need for you to hang out, because you know me and I'm not going for that. And he knows me and he knows I'm not going for that. So, and I wouldn't do that to him. Nah, I'm gonna wait till he get home. I'm gonna be outside in the car. You know what I'm saying? Bumping some old school or something. I'm not doing it, man. So, I just wouldn't do it. That's just our opinion. We're not counselors. We're not.
Thanks, Marvin.
What's up, Marvin? Young Dumb, baby. I just not cool with it, man. So it's up to each his own, man. What situation works for your family or your relationship might not work for mine. So I'm not knocking anybody that do. I'm not judging.
Yeah, because there are couples out there that actually have friends of the opposite sex, and it works. There's no issues, there's no question about it, and it works.
Yes.
But what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Oh, did you have anything else?
I'm just saying it's just to each his own, man. Everybody runs their house different, and I'm nobody to judge what they do and how they do it.
Yeah.
I'm just giving my opinion for my house. What's not gonna happen and what's gonna happen in my house, and she knows that.
Stopping at the door.
She knows that it's gonna be some repercussions going on. There's some dude in here eating a syrup sandwich in my house.
A syrup sandwich?
A syrup sandwich.
With some soda?
With a pop. Not no soda, he got a pop. So it's just not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. But anyways, let us know what you think, man. Give us your opinion, man. I know people on my page, I went off on a little rant the other day, but I read some people comments and I get it, man. But I do appreciate the ones that do support, man, and I do appreciate the ones that do viewing. My homeboy had to set me straight this morning, and he made me look at it in a different way, and I appreciate him for that. And I appreciate all you guys that comment, man. Trust me, you do not have to view this, you do not have to like it, and I really appreciate the ones that share.
Yeah, thank you.
You do not have to do it, because like Charmaine said, we don't share everybody's stuff, but I want us to start getting to a point as a people to start supporting, man. Like my boy Marvin, man, he's into music, man. support him, man. You know, and I know I have to do better on my end to support. I can't ask for support and don't support, man. It's just I can't be a hypocrite, and you know, and I have to do better on my end. So we appreciate you guys, man, and you know, we love you guys, and we love the comments, and we love the reaction. Trust me, we are watching, and we just doing it, man. We're not trying to make you do anything. We're just doing it so we can show that it is positivity out here with all this negative on Facebook.
And then like it's one of those things where, you know, it's cool when we do get a chance to interact and just kind of, you know, hear you guys' opinions. What do you think about certain situations? Because at the end of the day, everybody's different. Everybody has their own opinion about stuff. And again, it's just not necessarily disagreeing to argue, but just, you know, just disagreeing and everybody respecting their opinions about it.
Yes. So your opinion is no on the friends, so I can have no friends?
Hell no.
She can't be in here eating a syrup sandwich?
Hell no. Not no syrup sandwich with no pop. No shoes. No shoes kicked off with the feet propped up.
Oh.
No.
What if she in there cooking in your kitchen? She trying to make us a meal. All right, let me stop y'all before I get beat up. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. So with that, we say...
Josh said, nope.
So with that, we say, we're out.